Hello everyone, welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. In this video, we will be discussing about Indian economy versus economy of the UK. So what happened recently was India overtook UK to become the world's fifth largest economy. So in this context, we will be discussing about the Indian economy and the UK's economy. Here you can see in the chart, the fifth place, we have India, which has been valued at $3.5 trillion. And we also have in the sixth place United Kingdom that is valued at $3.3 trillion. So here India overtook UK to become the world's fifth largest economy. You can see here the three institutes, one is IMF, other one is United Nations, and the third one is the World Bank. So in the estimates released by the IMF, India overtook UK to become the world's fifth largest economy. So this happened in the nominal terms. In the nominal terms. In your economics, you will be studying about nominal, real, and also PPP, purchasing power parity. In the nominal, I'll just give you a brief idea about nominal, real, and PPP. Nominal will consider inflation. Real is adjusted to inflation, which means the inflation is not considered in the matter of PPP, which considers the purchasing power parity of the object. So in the nominal aspects, India recently overtook UK to become the world's fifth largest economy. So what is said with respect to PPP terms? That is purchasing power parity. Here you can see in the nominal terms, we had United States in the first place. But in case of PPP, we'll have China in the first place, United States in the second place, and India stands steadily at the third place. So what is the example of this purchasing power parity? I'll just give you an example to make you understand better. So let's assume the exchange rate is $1 is equal to 50 rupees. Okay, if this is the exchange rate, let's assume this to be the exchange rate. If at all, in USA, with this $1, if a person can purchase 1 kg of tomatoes, let's assume, okay, if he can purchase 1 kg of tomatoes, here, if the tomato is 25 rupees per kg, with the same 50 rupees, the person in India can purchase 2 kgs of tomato. Okay, this is called as purchasing power parity. With the same currency, that is $1 equal to 50 rupees, how much is the quantity of the object or the item that we can purchase in USA and also in India. So this is called as purchasing power parity. In the matter of purchasing power parity, India stands at third place. India is the third largest economy in the world. So let's look at the growth pattern and how we have fared from the independence. That is 75 years. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav we are celebrating in 2022. So what happened post-independence? That is 1963. You can see here, nominal GDP terms, India is very far from United Kingdom. And also you can see here, GDP growth rate, India is growing fast, but still when it comes to the nominal GDP, India has to do a very huge task. 1991, fast forward to 1991, still the same situation continues. In the nominal GDP terms, India is faring very, very behind the UK. But 2022, the things changed. India surpassed UK to become the world's fifth largest economy. Look at the estimates. 2024, the projections say that India will continue to grow. Recently, we have seen the GDP, the last quarter GDP estimates were out. India grew at 13.5%, double-digit growth, whereas the UK grew at 1%. Okay, when inflation is considered, UK had minus 1% growth, which means the UK's economy contracted. At the same time, the Indian economy grew at 13.5% post-pandemic. So because of such a huge growth rate, India was able to surpass UK to replace UK in the fifth largest economy of the world. Now we'll see 2 or 3 reasons how and why this happened. The first reason is the post-pandemic demand that is in the domestic market. You can see here from 1990, if we see the graph, this is 2009 financial crisis or 2008 global financial crisis. You can see here the UK's economy saw a dip, a very huge dip, whereas Indian economy did not experience that particular dip. So this was the first thrust that was given to the Indian economy against the UK. Here you can see in 2019, Indian economy surpassed UK, but as soon as this happened, we had COVID-19. So when the COVID-19 lockdowns were imposed, India had a very bad hit, and again in 2022, India has surpassed UK to become the fifth largest economy in the world. So this is how first 2019 India had crossed UK's economy. Again in 2022 we have done this. Okay, so this is how it happened. The second important reason for this is the exchange rate between pound and rupee. We have been seeing from past few days that rupee is depreciating against the dollar. Rupee is crossing somewhere around 79, 79.8 and almost is about to reach 80 rupees. Okay, $1 is about to reach 80 rupees. So we have been worrying about our current account deficit, about our fiscal deficit, about our macroeconomic indicators. At the same time, we have forgot to analyze the appreciation that Indian rupee is experiencing against the UK's pound. As rupee is depreciating against the dollar, at the same time, rupee is strengthening against pound. You can see in this chart, from February 2022, if we consider, rupee is continuously appreciating against the pound. So this appreciation or strengthening of the Indian rupee against the pound is the second important reason for Indian economy to overtake British economy. And the third important reason is our demographic dividend. So demographic dividend here refers to the working age population, and India has the highest demographic dividend in the world. You can see here, Indian population continuously grew, and in 2022, Indian population is expected to be somewhere around 140 crores. So what this huge demographic dividend on the population will do is, it will create domestic demand. It would create the domestic demand, and this domestic demand would spur the economic growth. So this is the reason why India is seen as the largest market by most of the Western countries. At the same time, you can see United Kingdom, which has the flat curve here, and the population is not expanding. So this is said to be the third important reason for Indian economy to grow and expand and surpass British economy. So what is the way forward? Okay, how does the way forward? What does it look? See, till now we have discussed about good things about Indian economy. Now it is time to look at some of the criticisms or something that we have to work on. First thing that we have to work on is the Human Development Index. Human Development Index is a part of Human Development Report, or the HDR, released by United Nations Development Programme, UNDP. In the Human Development Index, India is ranked at 131st position. So India is ranked very low at Human Development Index. So this is something that we have to work on. So what is this Human Development Index? What will it consider? Human Development Index will consider the decent standard of living and also the long healthy life, that is health indicators, and also the educational indicators. So when all these things, if the Indian population is doing good with respect to standard of living, health and also education, then our ranking in HDI will increase. So this is what we have to aim at. At the same time, you can see in this chart, this is GDP per capita. When GDP is divided by the population, we get GDP per capita. So in the matter of GDP per capita, India ranks very low because Indian population is huge. Here the denominator is high, because of which the fraction that we get is low with respect to India. In order to increase GDP per capita, we have two options. One is either to increase GDP or to reduce population. Okay, the first option looks better, and increasing the GDP so that we can increase the GDP per capita. This is what the next goal for India should be. India fares here well below the world average, China, and also the United Kingdom. United Kingdom is huge, or ranked very high because of its low population. The future is bright, and what can we expect in future? Actually, India was expected to surpass Japan to become the third largest economy in the world by 2033. But recent estimates by IMF also says that this is not happening by 2023. Very 5 years before this, by 2028, India would replace Japan to become the world's third largest economy. Okay, so this is what we are looking at, and this is a road ahead for India to achieve its dream of becoming a $5 trillion economy in the near future. Thanks a lot. For more such enriching content, please subscribe to Legacy AS Academy. Have a nice day. Thank you.